Hey guys, my name is Nada and welcome back to my channel. Today we are back in Clan Gen once again, and thank you guys so much for all the support on my last video. I published it on Sunday and oh my god, the amount of views I got has shocked me. As I'm recording this, it's only 44, but I'm quite small, so thank you guys so much for the love and support. Anyways, let's get on with the video. We are with CoralClan. We have Rhymestar as our leader, and it is currently lethal. Took me a minute there. It's been a while since we've done this, but yeah. So let's see how everyone is doing, and then we'll start with patrols. Yeah, we have patrols we can do. Rhymestar is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. Sir, you are not becoming a kitty pet. What do you mean? Carl Arch saw Sandpaw sneaking a bite of fresh kill. Prince Fruit winked playfully at a clanmate from across the clearing. Elm Feather can't wait to take a nap later. Flurry Egg plans to visit the medicine cat. Peach had a nightmare involving the rushing river nearby. Cobelief saw a kitty pet rolling around a two-legged garden. Sunfreckle saw a kitty pet with no fur at all. Why is the clan always with kitty pets? I swear. Guys, this is basically a clan of kitty pets at this point. Marathon Streak challenges a clanmate to a friendly spar. And the Farmic is proudly watching Softkit plan how to hunt down a creature he made up. Rowan Stripe is wondering what the inside of a two-legged den looks like. Falcon Song is drinking water from a nearby stream. I forgot what you look like. Let's see what you look like. Very, very pretty. Still can't believe she had kids at a very young age, but we will ignore that. Hemlock Paw wants to get to know Elm Feather better. Daisy Paw tries to do too much at once and defeatedly asks Marathon Streak for help. What is Marathon Streak doing? Challenges a clanmate to a friendly spar. So I think they're asking Daisy Paw to have a friendly spar with them to get his mind off of it. Because he's stressed out. I feel like the help Marathon Streak would give with a friendly spar. Because they're both still learning how to survive, I feel like. Because Marathon Streak was a kitty pet, so. Gullpaw finds Flurry Egg's energy contagious and is excited to train today. Oh, that's very sweet. Took me a minute to render what happened there. Tulip Paw found a wonderful napping spot outside camp. I hope you're not going too far, Tulip Paw. Sandpaw caught the biggest mouse ever, seriously. I'm glad she did that. I'm going to send her out on a hunting patrol to see if she actually does do that. Beepaw is worried about Sandy Kit. Oh, why are you worried about Sandy? Icepaw is sharing tongues with Sandpaw. Yellowpaw would like to become as great as Carl Arch one day. PlayStation Seed is sharing wisdom with the younger cats that is less than helpful. I think maybe she's telling them to do stuff which is maybe socially wrong, like start fights or something. PlayStation C, please don't do that. We need the kids, or in general, the younger cats to behave. Hollyhock Stalk is in quite the mood today. Why are you not in a mood, sir? Sandy Kit is watching the sky for hawks. Who was it about Sandy Kit? Because that is very, yeah. I see why you're worried about Sandy Kit, people. Carp Kit is scared after having a nightmare. Oh, baby, why are you scared? I mean, maybe that's why Sandy Kit is watching the sky for hawks, because Carp Kit had a nightmare about them, and Sandy Kit wants to make sure Carp Kit feels okay. He's watching out for his sister, which is very cute. Soft Kit tries to sneak out of camp with a patrol. Sir, you are 2 minutes old, please don't be doing that. Heather Kit is scrambling the medicine cat's herbs. Please don't ruin the herbs. Heather Kit, please, I swear. Falcon Song, your kits, they're insane. But I guess that's how everyone is doing. Who was it who caught a mouse? It was Sam Paul. We'll send you out first. Sam Paul and Sun Freckle, you can go on a hunting patrol. Large rat. The patrol misses the rat and their confidence is shaken. Oh well, it's alright. They're still Sam Paul is still learning. I've honestly forgot their names at this point. Rowan Stripe was an apprentice, but I thought Rowan Stripe was an apprentice for a minute. My bad. Hemlock Paw and Curl Arch, they can go on a training patrol. Crossing her paws, Curl Arch clears her throat. Long ago in the deep time, a roe caught the ear of a ghost and stole a secret about the sun blinking. Through his knowledge, he lured the clans away from StarClan, throttling their faith until it almost died. But he underestimated the power of StarClan's chosen three, who shone bright starlight back into the shadows and sent the false prophet fleeing with his tail between his legs. Who are the chosen three? Harlock chuckles. That's a story for another day. I like how she's sharing stories with her apprentice. Is Carl actually a girl? Yeah, she is a girl. Okay. Daisy Paw and Peach can go on a border patrol. And then, should we send someone else? We will send, we'll send Goldpaw and Florieg as well. Peach finds a wounded cat near the Thunderpath. They are daring, lonesome, ambitious, and thoughtful. So we will proceed. The cats attempt to carry the cat back to camp, but I'm sorry guys, I cannot read today. The cats attempt to carry the cat back to camp, but the cat passes on the way. They stop to breathe the cat before continuing home. Esme's ghost now wanders. Your clan's reputation towards outsiders has remained neutral. Let's see what Esme looks like. She was pretty too. She explores a new starry world. She was troublesome and a skilled mediator and a good swimmer. It's not the end of the world though. I feel like it could have been worse. We could have had a really pretty cat. Try to join the clan. She wasn't the prettiest cat I've seen. And it's not like she had too many good traits. What were they actually? I forgot already somehow. She was troublesome, so it's not like she would have been too useful for us, unfortunately. So, yeah. Tulip Paw and Cobra Leaf can go on a hunting patrol. Approach a two-leg nest. Two-leg it scare them away. Small amount of prey. Very small that's okay. Bee Paw and Endothermic. The patrol catches the scent of a fox, but is it red or grey? And is it worth a fight if they encounter it? They are both adventurous, so I think they would continue. Endothermic leads the patrol to the end of the scent trail, where a red fox sits plucking the feathers off a plump seagull. With careful signals, the cats set up an ambush. There aren't many of them, but the fox doesn't need to know that. With a massive explosion of yells, the cats sound like a full battle patrol, and the fox yips with fear as the cats pounce to take possession of the bird. Only a small amount, but I mean, hey, that was smart. Icepaw and Rowan Stripe can go hunting with Marathon Streak and Yellowpaw. As the patrol walks through the sandy beaches of their territory, a low sound kicks up just at the edges of their hearing. Marathon Streak comes to an abrupt stop and scrambles backwards, hissing at the others to stop as well. Once she realizes what's making it, there's a rattlesnake staring down a ground squirrel. Ooh, let's proceed. Yeah, daring, strict, cold. I feel like the two daring cats would proceed. Watching with a careful distance, the patrol observes the squirrel. Watching with careful distance, the patrol observes the squirrel chittering at it, kicking up sand and wildly whipping its tail in the air. The snake backs up and hisses, and the squirrel lunges. The patrol is stupefied, watching it attack and send it fleeing, and nobody even thinks to catch the squirrel until it too is long gone. Oh well. Is anyone good at hunting? No. Prancefruit and Elm Feather are both medicine cats, but let's check our herb stores. We've got enough of everything. I think we'll send them out together. But Rhymestar, you're gonna go hunting because we haven't caught that much this moon, and we do need 49, so we do need quite a bit of prey. As Rhymestar passes along the sand between the waves and some rock pools, he finds one of the oddest things he's ever seen: an octopus on land. It's clearly headed for the ocean. Small amount of prey. Elm Feather and Prancefruit stroll through the territory, chatting while on their way to a herb patch they haven't visited in a while. They have a good discussion while foraging for herbs and manage to come up with several ideas regarding the latest news to discuss with the leader and deputy. Ooh, that's interesting. I feel like it might be about the whole thing with the kittypets and how many there are nearby. But I'm not sure if it would be about that. We'll see if everyone still has 50 million prompts with the kittypets, but I can't wait to find out what that is. We will time skip. 24 additional pieces of prey were gathered. Carl fought a rogue and got hurt. The clan has encountered Hubert. Falcon Song has recovered from birthing her litter. Falcon Song has got some white cough. Sandy Kit's got some green cough. Sandy Kit woke up with a splitting headache and couldn't get out of his nest. He spent the entire day curled up, trying to avoid light and noise so that the throbbing pain could subside. Oh, I feel so bad for Falcon Song and her kit. That's really sad, because she finally recovered, but then I think she got white cough. Because I don't know why, but she got white cough, and then I'm gonna guess because she got white cough, she gave it to Sandy Kit, but before anyone recognized it was white cough, it developed into green cough. And then Sandy Kit got a bad headache from green cough, which is really sad. Anyways, let's see how everyone is doing. Rhymestar daydreams about being a warrior in Tiger Clan. Carl wishes she had wings so she could catch birds easier. That would be very useful. Oh yeah, you got in a fight with a bunch of rogues, didn't you? Prancefruit is proudly watching Tulip Paw plan how to hunt down a creature he made up. I can't tell if Prancefruit is making up all the creatures or if the younger cats are making up creatures. Elm Feather is thinking about taking on a new apprentice. Ooh, I feel like I might know who, but I'm not going to say unless the apprentice graduates and becomes a warrior before they get the chance. Floriegg saw a kitty pet sitting calmly next to a dog. Peach is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. Co-Belief hopes its next apprentice is just like Hemlock Paw. Do you not like Tulip Paw? That is concerning. What does he think of Tulip Paw? Right. Oh, he definitely has a favourite. Tulip Paw, Tulip Paw, Tulip Paw. You have no feelings for Tulip Paw, do you? No, none at all. Okay, that's not very good. It's not good how he has a favourite child either. Son Freckle is finding Tulip Paw annoying. No, girl. Poor Tulip Paw's done nothing wrong. Leave Tulip Paw alone. Marathon Streak has more energy than she knows what to do with at the moment. You can use it by going and being useful on patrol. Endothermic is drinking water from a nearby stream. Rowan Stripe wonders how Yellow Paw is doing. Falcon Song is appalled at a clanmate blatantly lying. Ooh, I wonder who that would have been. Oh, hang on, what does she think? Who is it? With Tulip Paw? Cobra Leaf. Let's see how she, like her opinion on Cobra Leaf is. She has a favourite too. Not by much though. Oh yeah, she has a bit of dislike for Cobra Leaf. Okay, so I think Cobra Leaf is showing favouritism towards I think it was Daisy Paw? Yeah, it was Daisy Paw. He was showing favouritism to Daisy Paw, and Falcon Song was like, nuh-uh, no way, not happening. And she started an argument or something with him, so then they got a bit of dislike. Let's check how they actually got that, but like, you know, it didn't affect them. Cobra Leaf won't help Falcon Song fix her nest. Come on, she was pregnant. That was harsh, Cobra Leaf. That was harsh. But, yeah. Anyways, let's continue. Hemlock Paw slipped on some ice hidden under the snow. Daisy Paw is watching endothermic train. Gold Paw dreams of someday making his clan proud. Tulip Paw asks Gold Paw to quiz her on types of hunting techniques. I hope she is able to hunt properly. We'll send her on a hunting patrol. Sandpaw taunted a dog stuck behind a two-leg fence. Girl, you need to not do that. That is dangerous. What if the dog gets out? Beepaw has Sandpaw very engaged in a very, very tall tale. Icepaw tries to do too much at once and defeatedly asks Hemlockpaw for help. Yellowpaw wants to go hunt. We will send you hunting, Yellowpaw, don't worry. PlayStation Seed wonders if it's too late to become a mediator. Hollyhockstalk thinks that times have changed for the better since he was young. Sandy Kit is wondering if there are clans other than the ones around his area. Carp Kit is whining about having caught frostbite despite having just stepped outside. You are very dramatic, Carp Kit. Soft Kit wishes other cats would stop babying him. And Heather Kit is cleaning the clearing of snow. At least she's being useful this moon. Or maybe Prance Fruit or Elm Feather gave her a punishment for ruining the herbs and it'll clean all the snow. Okay, before I forget, we will send Yellowpaw out hunting. Where is... Oh wait, no, never mind. I thought Heather Kit was an apprentice. My bad. Yellowpaw and Marathon Streak on a hunting patrol. Rabbit bursts out of cover. Misses the rabbit. Guys, you need to get better at hunting. Tulip Paw and Cobra Leaf can go out on a hunting patrol. As the patrol spreads out to hunt, Tulip Paw admits she thinks she had a vision from CoralClan last night. Tulip Paw notices Cobra Leaf looking at her enviously and withdraws from the rest of the patrol, dismissing the dream as unimportant. Cobra Leaf. Karch is injured, Hemlock Paw, so we will send you out with Prance Fruit or Elm Feather, either or. Daisy Paw and Peach can go hunting. Oh god. The patrol encounters a sandy beach where a lot of two legs linger. We aren't gonna risk it, guys. The patrol decides to hunt elsewhere. Peach is ambitious and Daisy Paw is lonesome, but I feel like... So, Peach is a former kitty pet, so he probably knows what those traps are, so I feel like he would refuse to let Daisy Paw go there anyway. Goldpaw and Flurry Egg hunting again. Eyes glowing with the last rays of sunset, the small hunting party heads out into the gathering dusk. Oh my god, a huge amount. What the hell? It's the perfect time of day, the cats melting in and out of their territory's shadowy cover as their successes begin to pile up. At first there's only a couple of pieces of prey, then more and more and more, until finally Flurry Egg calls off the patrol, not because the prey has escaped them, but because they're going to have trouble carrying it all home. Oh, that is really good. Okay, we will save just in case my computer crashes or anything, because that has happened a few times before. And Sunpaw, Sunfreckle, Beepaw, and Endothermic can go on a border patrol. Paw prints in the wet sand. Boldly, Beepaw follows the paw prints to a trespassing rogue and confronts them. Fur puffed up and scowling, the patrol demands the rogue leave CoralClan territory. Intimidated by Beepaw's confidence and the number of cats, the rogue gives in and leaves without a fight. At least they left. Icepaw and Rowan Stripe can train. Rowan Stripe suggests this might be a good chance to practice new fighting techniques with Icepaw. Both cats have a nice practice session, swapping their best tips and tricks with each other. We will send... Oh, you know what? No. Rhymestar can go out with Hemlock Paw on a training patrol as well. Rhymestar suggests this might be a good chance to practice teamwork with Hemlock Paw. It's good to see the progress Hemlock Paw is making with her training, and Rhymestar makes sure to tell her so as they work on their ambushing strategies. Elmfeather and Prance Fruit can go out together. The patrol finds a nice spot to sun themselves. Elmfeather decides not to rest, instead going to gather herbs while the rest of the patrol relaxes. He soon returns with some daisies, and by that time the patrol is refreshed and ready to gather more herbs. Daisy and wild garlic were gathered. Okay. So, depending on how long the next moon takes, this might be our last moon, but I'm not sure, guys. We will see. 22 additional pieces of prey were gathered. Endothermic was dragged into the ocean by the tide and inhaled a lot of water before managing to get out. He's been hacking and sputtering ever since. Oh my gosh, are you okay? Good God. PlayStation Seed isn't as young as she used to be, and her aching joints are making that extremely clear. Sandpaw was seen racing along the border with her rival from CoralClan. Yellowpaw no longer has a running nose. Sandy Kit breathes a small sigh of relief. Finally, the deep throbbing in his head has subsided. Okay, well, at least his headache is gone. Okay, I want to check the other clans. We are neutral with all of them, but purely for the sake of drama and my entertainment, I think we should have beef with FinClan. FinClan, I feel like are based after like sharks and stuff, so I feel like they'd be quite aggressive and bloodthirsty. So I think the clan would be very aggressive towards them. I don't know. But yeah, let's see how everyone is doing. I just hope Endothermic is okay, because your boy inhaled a lot of water. Rhymestar is feeling gloomy. No wonder, you just had a cat dragged out to sea. How did you lose that life, by the way? He fell from a tall tree. Okay. Carl Arch was recently caught humming to herself. Prance Fruit saw a two-leg petting a loner. Elm Feather is thinking about his life choices. Are you regretting your life choices, Elm Feather? Because if you are, then you should have just become a warrior apprentice or like a mediator. I mean, not saying you can't, but like, you know. Flurry Egg got startled by a squirrel. Please don't get startled by squirrels. You are old. You can't have a heart attack. I will cry if you die. Peach has been catching the most prey on the latest hunting patrols. Cobra Leaf thought he saw a cat, but turns out it's a two-legged object that looks just like one. That just looks like one, I mean. Sun Freckle hopes to go to the next gathering. Marathon Streak is walking along the edge of a very tall cliff. Please be careful. Endothermic wishes his leader would choose him to go on a quest. So, you have water in your lungs. You can't do that. Rowan Stripe daydreams about being a warrior in Leopard Clan. You would make an amazing warrior in Leopard Clan, Rowan Stripe. Do you have an apprentice? You do. Falcon Song is thinking about how awful Kittypet food must taste. Hemlock Paw is drinking water from a nearby stream. Daisy Paw is feeling a bit anxious after having been around so many cats at the last gathering. Please don't be nervous, you are fine. I know other cats can be scary to you, but it's a gathering, so there's peace between the clans. You're fine. Goldpaw slipped on some ice hidden under the snow. Please be careful. Tulip Paw is covered in prey blood after hunting. That is concerning. But okay. Sandpaw is worried about Heatherkit. Why are you worried about Heatherkit? Beepaw saw a kitty pet sitting calmly next to a dog. Icepaw is participating in a rather rigorous training session. Yellowpaw pounced on some movement under the snow like a fox. PlayStation Seed almost choked on her prey. Hollyhock wonders what his ancestors would do in his paws. Sandy Kit swears he's never ever wrong about anything. I feel like you're wrong about something, maybe that. Was it you who Sandpaw was worried about? No, it was Heather Kit. Okay. Carp Kit wonders what Peach is up to. Soft Kit is pestering Prance Fruit for a badger ride. Please leave Prance Fruit alone, he is very busy. Heather Kit is batting pebbles across the camp clearing. I don't see why Sandpaw would be concerned, but they are apparently. You, sir, ignore the kits. You don't need to give anyone a badger ride. But okay, let's do the patrols. Your mentor is still injured, so we will leave you to go out with Rhymestar or the medicine cats. Daisy Paw and Peach can go on a border patrol. The patrol is checking along the border lines when they hear a startling sound, a hiss of pain. They quickly follow the sound to the source. It's a loner, one who appears to be injured. The patrol approaches cautiously. The loner draws herself up, but doing so causes her to let out another hiss. Peach offers to bring her to camp. Though she seems hesitant, the loner agrees. Loaf joined the clan. Oh my gosh, I need to see Loaf. She's like a loaf of bread. She's looking around the camp with wonder. She's basically just a loaf of bread. Guys, you can't tell me this isn't just a loaf of bread. She's a baby, and she still looks like a loaf of bread. This is a loaf of bread. You need to be real Loaf. Favourite. But yeah, she is a female, confident, incredibly clever, and a great speaker. Okay, let's do Goldport and Floriegg on a border patrol with Tulippaw, Coberleaf, Sunpaw, and Sunfreckle. While on patrol, Sunfreckle notices some suspicious paw prints in the wet sand on the beach. Boldly, Sunpaw follows the paw prints to a trespassing rogue and confronts them. Fur puffed up and scowling, the patrol demands that the rogue leave CoralClan territory. Intimidated by Sunpaw's confidence and the number of cats, the rogue gives in and leaves without a fight. Okay, and then let's do... Oh, Beepaw's mentor is sick too. No, Endophomic is injured, my bad. Let's do Icepaw, Rowan Stripe, Yellowpaw, and Marathon Streak on a training patrol. A winter gale howls outside camp. Today's apprentice lesson will occur in the shelter of the den. Marathon Streak gathers her audience close. On the longest night of Leaf Bear, if a cat is unlucky, they might spot great white islands appearing out of the sea mist. Those who see it are called like a riptide sucking them out of reach. Marathon Streak whispers. None who step foot on the white mist islands are ever seen again. The group shivers with pleasant fear in the warmth of their sheltered nests. Okay, that is kind of horrifying, but okay. We'll send Rhymestar on a hunting patrol with Beepaw because he went out with Hemlock Paw last time. Large rat misses the rat. Okay. Hemlock Paw, Elm Feather, and Pranceroot can go out together. Elm Feather leads a patrol out to explore CoralClan's territory and bring back any herbs he can spot. His whiskers want to twitch with every raindrop that hits him, but the clan doesn't have the luxury to sit inside away from the weather. It's absolutely miserable weather to gather herbs in, and Elm Feather wishes he didn't have to. Despite Pranceroot nearly slipping and falling over on more than one occasion, and the rest of the patrol getting absolutely soaked to the bone, he does, somehow, still manage to bring back some herbs. Marigold was gathered. Okay, we will time skip, and then I think that will be all for today, guys. 26 additional pieces of prey. There's such happiness in the promises they make to each other. Floriegg and Peach leap into their new life as mates without question or hesitation. Carl Arch is healed from a cat bite. Pranceroot was seen chasing a Kittypet off of the territory. The clan has encountered Lychee. Falcon Song's white cough is gone. Sandy Kit has recovered from green cough. Oh, that's good. Everyone's better, and we have a new pair of mates, which is amazing. We will save and we will check out those cats. We have Hubert, who sniffs for his next meal. I forgot to check you out, bird. I am so sorry. He is insecure and a trusted advisor and good hunter. And Lychee, oh, she is so pretty. She is wondering about those new cats. Lychee, I need you to join the clan, please. You are too pretty to not have in the clan. I swear, please join. But, yeah, that is all for today, guys. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. I should have this video out at some point today. I'm recording this on the Tuesday. But I'm so sorry if this isn't out until, later. But I will try my best, guys. And then, I should be recording a Wolf Quest video for tomorrow. So if I end up doing that, I hope you guys enjoy that. If you've watched until this point, leave down a cat emoji in the comments so I know you've done this, because you are amazing and you deserve the world. Anyways, that is all for today, guys, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!